With the coronation just one day away, King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla arrived at Westminster Abbey on Friday morning for a final rehearsal ahead of the big day. Shortly afterwards, Prince William arrived too, with onlookers suspecting the Prince of Wales to be wearing the garter robes, a splendid velvet outfit saved for ceremonial occasions. King Charles appeared in good spirits, waving from the car window as they arrived at the historic location, with police outriders on motorcycles arriving ahead of the royal motorcade. A crowd of onlookers had gathered at a metal barrier outside the abbey in drizzling rain to catch a glimpse of the royals, and were understandably delighted to spot them ahead of the momentous occasion. The coronation ceremony itself takes place at Westminster Abbey. The King's procession will see King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla arrive at the Abbey after travelling from Buckingham Palace. The ceremony will involve 6 basic stages: the recognition, the oath, the anointing, the investiture, the enthronement, and the homage. At the heart of the coronation is the anointing with holy oil. Following the service, the newly crowned couple will return to Buckingham Palace in the coronation procession, where they will be joined by other members of the royal family. The day's events will finish with senior royals appearing on the balcony with Charles and Camilla. London's Westminster Abbey has played host to royal coronations for the past 900 years. Westminster Abbey has been Britain's coronation church since 1066 and has witnessed 38 coronation ceremonies for reigning monarchs. The first documented coronation at Westminster was that of William the Conqueror on December 25, 1066. The church is home to the coronation chair, which was originally built for King Edward I between 1297 and 1300. Due to its historic importance, it is one of the most valuable artifacts to have survived the Middle Ages. Thousands of spectators are set to line the streets to view the pomp and ceremony, with King Charles's coronation procession stretching to 1.3 miles, around a quarter of the length of the late Queen's 5-mile celebratory journey. A newly crowned Charles and Queen Consort will make their way back from Westminster Abbey via the tried and tested route of Parliament Square, along Whitehall, around Trafalgar Square, through Admiralty Arch and down the Mall back to Buckingham Palace. Here's how you can catch a glimpse. The coronation is likely the biggest day of King Charles's life, but he is reportedly taking it in his stride, with Friday the last in a long line of rehearsals. According to the Dean of Westminster, the monarch remains relaxed and very gracious. The Very Reverend Dr. David Hoyle told Sky News that rehearsals for the big day have gone well, and Charles was not at all anxious about the momentous occasion. The Dean, who will take part in the ceremony conducted by the Archbishop Canterbury, said, "I'm the Dean of Westminster. I'm used to ceremony on a national level. Even I think this is pretty jaw-dropping." He described the ceremonial dress and crown jewels being used as extraordinary and the music as spine-tingling. The royal family, including Prince William and Princess Kate and their children, George, Charlotte, and Louis, have all attended coronation rehearsals. The family of 5 were pictured looking smartly dressed as they arrived at Westminster Abbey on Wednesday, with the princess wearing a black and white floral LK Bennett tea dress. Charlotte, who turned 8 on Tuesday, wore a collared blue printed dress with a white cardigan, while her brothers, George and Louis, donned suits like their father, William. Prince William and Kate's eldest child, Prince George, 9, has a major role as one of his grandfather's pages of honor, who will form part of the procession through the nave of the Abbey on the day. The Waleses were joined at the rehearsal by the King and Queen Consort, and the Prin.